Hey, what's up, Hexicans and Pulsicans? David Feeder here, and I'm sure you've already heard the news, but PulseChain version 2 of the testnet has launched, and let's take a look. I'm gonna show it off to you guys. So this is my home Linux virtual server where I do some testing and I run my own PulseChain node. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's new. So I'm very excited. So let's go to, so right here, I've got, it's gitlab.com/pulsechaincom. So go ahead and type that in your browser and scroll down to the bottom. We're going to the PulseChain testnet. Click on that and we're going to scroll down and we're going to look for the instructions right here on how to connect your Metamask. So I actually don't even have Metamask installed, so let's do that real quick first. So it's metamask.io. And this is like the official legit one. You can also Google Metamask, and this should bring you right to this page. So we're going to download now. We're using Firefox. Scroll down and install. This brings you to the add-on store for Firefox. So we're going to add to Firefox. And we're going to click add again. All right, cool. Now it's added. All right, sweet. So let's close those tabs. Okay, so let's open up Firefox here. And we're going to click allow and OK. We're going to click get started. We're just going to create a new temporary test wallet. No thanks. I'm just going to make a password. Whoops. Okay, I agree. Don't save. And normally you would, in this next step here, you would save your seed phrase and write it down on paper and then engrave it in metal and watch this video and, you know, never give away your secret recovery phrase, never ever. And this is where you would do that. You would click here, write them down, save them. This is literally how your wallet, you know, this is your money, these words. So protect them. I'm just doing this as a test, so I'm gonna say remind me later. Okay, now here we are. Now we're in MetaMask, and we're on Ethereum right now. So we're gonna go ahead and follow the instructions back at the Pulse chain. So we're gonna enter all this information here. I'm gonna just copy this so we don't have to type it. So back to MetaMask here, we're going to go to where it says Ethereum mainnet in the drop down. We're going to click on that, go down to add a network, and this is where we type in all the details for PulseChain. So the network name is PulseChain Testnet v2. I copied the RPC URL, so we're going to paste that. You can tell it matches because it says RPC. Go back here. Chain ID is 940. The symbol is TPLS. And here's the block explorer. Let's copy that. Chain ID is 940. Whoops. Currency symbol. This is a little TPLS. And we'll paste the block explorer. Perfect. Save it. Great. There we go. That's it. So now our MetaMask wallet is now on the PulseChain testnet. So we're connected here. So now we're going to go back to the GitLab instructions. And first thing we can do is we're going to get our test pulse for free. So we're going to go to the faucet right here, and this will give you 1 free test pulse per day. It's going to automatically pop up to connect MetaMask. Click next and connect. Beautiful. And we're going to request our test pulse. You've exceeded the rate limit. Oh, okay. I did this earlier with a different wallet, but I guess it must be from my IP address. Because let's even go ahead in here and let's open a brand new account. I'll call this Testnet2. Create. This will give us a brand new wallet here. Let's copy that. Paste it in, request. Okay, yeah, they've got to be blocking by IP address. Okay, so I've already done my one test pulse for the day, so I can't do it right now. But now we're gonna go back to the GitLab. So normally you would get one test pulse if you looked in your wallet after clicking that. You should have one. Now we're gonna scroll down in the instructions here. We're gonna skip connecting a PulseChain node. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Most people, you won't need to do this because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run a bunch of nodes and hopefully a validator server that makes it in the top 33, and then everybody can vote for me. So let's scroll all the way down to the website where we can actually pick. So here we go. Validator registration, rotation, and staking. So there's a website here for all the stuff we need to do. So we're going to go ahead and open this in a new tab. It wants to connect our Metamask, so we're going to say go ahead, great. And boom, we're here. Okay. So this shows the 3 validators that exist today. I believe these are all run by Richard and the dev team. It shows how much total stake has been given to them, how much is pending that people have staked and they're just waiting for the next rotation in order for it to get added. Are they in rotation? Yes. They don't have any misdemeanors or felonies, so they haven't been offline or anything like that. It shows the total rewards that each of the validators has earned during their turns. The revenue share is 50%, so they're sharing 50% of the fees with the people who delegate to them. And then if you delegate to them, so normally you click the stake button here, and if we only had our one test pulse that we should have had, I'm going to do 0.99, and then that leaves a little left over for gas. And then you just go ahead and you would click add, and then it would stake it. And then you would get a little bit of the pulse that validator mines every day based on how much you're putting in of the total stake. Whatever your percentage is, that's what you're going to get out. And then it shows over here your active stakes, which we don't have any active right now, but if we did, it would list them here. And then validator registration. This is the website I'll be using later. You have to do a deposit of 50,000. Actually, no, it says 500,000 test pulse must be made before a validator can be registered. So it even says, I think back here in the instructions, if you want to be a validator, then you have to actually message the development team, and they will go ahead and send you the test pulse needed to register, because they want to prevent spam and too many people trying to register right now. They don't want to make it easy for those purposes. So you got to ask them for the test pulse. So I'm going to go ahead and do that after this video. I'm going to reach out to them. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is the big update for version 2, is we got to get other, we got to fill this out to 33 and, make sure it works. People should vote to all of them, hopefully, and hopefully there's more than 33. So see what it looks like for guys waiting in line who maybe don't have enough voted to them yet or delegated to them yet. So that'll be really interesting. And I'm here on this is a Linux node that I'm running. So back up here on the GitLab, if you're interested in running your own node at home, then this shows basically how to do it, all the instructions. You're gonna have to, they recommend installing Docker, which I am using and have learned now. And there's instructions on Docker. That's a whole, you got to install Docker on Linux, and then once you're ready, then you can go ahead and run a command here to start your Pulse node. And I've actually got it ready. So here is the command, and for me, I had to change. The only change from the GitLab I had to do was the section right here with your blockchain folder. It's going to be different for everybody based on your username, or if you're really advanced, then you can move the folder where the blockchain lives into a separate place. But that's, if you know how to do that, then you don't need to. You probably already are doing it. So, all right. So let's go ahead and fire that up. You can see here it's starting Geth on PulseChain Testnet. It's these are all the settings. Setting the global gas cap. It's Yep, it's got the cache in the folder. All right, so now it's connecting, reaching out, starting P2P networking. Now my server here is going to connect to the other nodes out there that are running this, and then I'm gonna start to download the blockchain. And as you can see here, yeah, it says age 6 years 4 months. That's the beginning of Ethereum. So this is a fresh node. I didn't already have the blockchain downloaded on this one, so I have to download the whole thing. So this will take 48 hours here on my computer, and I just have to let this cook basically. Now this is not the actual validator that I'm going to register. This is just a test I'm doing here at home, and it's working fine. So yeah, very exciting. So we're going to let this sync. I've got some other servers that I'm going to let sync. I'm going to reach out to the dev team to get some test pulse for the deposit. And then hopefully a couple days, I'll be able to make another video and show you guys my validator on the registration website. And then you guys can vote with me with some test pulse, and let's try it out. All right. So I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Have a good one. Bye.